Good evening, my dear brothers and sisters. How did our gospel today, the fifth Simbang Gabi, end? Not with a response of Mary to the angel's announcement. The story did not end when Mary said, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. May it be done to me according to your word." That was not how our gospel ended. How did it end? When the angel departed from Mary. That is a small detail that is often overlooked. But that is a very important detail. After the angel told Mary about God's plan for her, after Mary clarified some things about what God has been asking her to do, and after Mary said yes to the plan of God, the angel departed from Mary. Nilisan siya ng anghel. And then that is the end of the story of the Annunciation. If I were Mary, I would have asked the angel to stay. Kung ako si Maria, sasabihin ko dun sa anghel, "O, saan ka pupunta? Bakit mo ako iiwan?" I would have asked the angel to be the one to explain to my parents, to Joseph, to the people about what will happen so that it will be very easy for them to believe and understand. Kung anghel ba naman ang magpapaliwanag sa kanila, hindi sila mahihirapan na unawain kung ano ang nangyayari kay Maria. Mas madaling tanggapin ng mga tao, ng magulang ni Maria at ni Jose, ang paglilihi niya sa kanyang kadalagahan dahil anghel ang magbabalita. But that was not what happened. The angel left Mary, and Mary was left alone to face the consequences of her yes to God. Mary was left alone to explain to her parents her mysterious pregnancy. Mary was left alone to explain to Joseph what is happening and to accept whatever Joseph's decision would be, whether Joseph would still marry her or Joseph will divorce her. Mary was left alone to endure the judgment of the people who might think that she did something scandalous and immoral. Naiwan si Mariang mag-isa na harapin ang mga kahihinatnan ng kanyang pagtugon ng oo sa kalooban ng Diyos. Ginawa ni Maria yon. Hinarap ni Maria yon kahit wala ang anghel. And that must have been difficult for Mary. It would have been easier if the angel stayed. It would have been easier if the angel was the one to explain what is happening to Mary. But Mary was left all alone. My dear brothers and sisters, this shows us what kind of a woman Mary is. Oftentimes we think of Mary as a meek, tender, simple, humble woman. Ang tingin natin kay Maria ay babaeng mahinhin, banayad, malumanay, parang hindi makabasag pinggan. But our gospel today shows us that Mary is a woman of courage. Mary was a brave woman. At ipinakita ni Maria ang kanyang tapang, hindi lamang nung tanggapin niya ang kalooban ng Diyos, katapangan na yun. Pero mas pinakita niya ang kanyang tapang nung iniwan siya ng anghel at hinarap niya ang consequence ng kanyang pagtugon sa Panginoon ng mag-isa. How different Mary is from King Ahaz in our first reading today. The Lord Himself told Ahaz, "Ask for a sign from the Lord. Ask for a sign." But Ahaz said, "I will not ask. I will not tempt the Lord." Ahaz was afraid of the consequences of asking for a sign from God. He was not as brave. He was not as courageous as Mary. You know, my dear brothers and sisters, there are people who are courageous because there are angels around them. Matapang dahil alam nila meron silang mga anghel na katabi. Meron silang mga kakampi. Meron silang mga backer. Matapang dahil meron silang kapangyarihan o meron silang kayamanan. Matapang dahil may mga trolls na pwedeng magtanggol sa kanila. They are brave because there are angels around. But Mary shows us a different kind of courage. She was brave to do what is right. She was brave to do what God wants her to do, even after the angel departed from her. My dear brothers and sisters, when God chose a mother for His only son, He chose a woman of courage. He chose a brave woman. He chose Mary. At salamat sa Diyos sa tapang ni Maria, kaya isinilang si Jesus. Salamat sa Diyos sa tatag ng loob ni Maria, kaya meron tayong Pasko. Even when the angel left her alone, Mary remained courageous and brave because she knows she is not really alone. God is with her. In fact, God is in her. And that is what true courage is all about. Kung gusto nating maging matapang katulad ni Maria, ang tapang hindi nakikita sa lakas ng katawan o sa pangbubuli ng ibang tao o sa paninindak ng ibang tao o sa ating pagsasalita o pagsigaw sa ibang tao. Hindi diyan nakikita ang tunay na tapang. Sa katotohanan nga, yung mga nagpapakita ng tapang sa pamamagitan ng paninindak ng iba, mahina dahil takot sila na sila ay malamangan. Kaya nangunguna na sila. True courage comes from the assurance that God is with us, that God is in us. And if we know that Jesus is with us, we will not be afraid. If we know that Jesus is with us, we will not lose heart. If we know that Jesus is with us, we will be like Mary. We will be courageous disciples of Jesus. We will be brave children of the Father.